Robin could, like, do an actual Gatling, you know? I never thought about that. Yo, Hegassen here with my review of One Piece Manga Chapter 1021. It is called Demonio. Demon Child Nico Robin. Are we going to get into the rest of the fight of Robin versus Black Maria, the final of the Tobi Roppo, if you discount X Drake because he's obviously turned? That's really hype. I was hoping that we would continue this fight and it not get like off screen for ages because Robin set us up with an amazing new power. She summoned a big naked version of her, like a titan, her own stand. Nico Robin, the stand user. I love her devil fruit power, so I can't wait to get into this. This chapter was a day late because of the closing ceremony of the Tokyo Olympics. Thank you very much, Japan and Tokyo, for a great Olympics. Well done to all of the athletes and to Team GB for coming 4th place. Woohoo! So now, anyway, let's get into the chapter. We got Franky and Senior Pink. Senior Pink and Frank. Haven't we seen this one? Having a drink with the leopard crying. Have we? I swear we've seen that. Wasn't Senior Pink in one recently? Okay, I mean, I'm sure we've seen that one before. Something very similar. I mean, there was like a cat as well in like Denjura's one last week. But anyway, let's get... Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, here we go. We are definitely getting into the fight. We can see Robin's new form. Look at that. It's like Ursula. Like sexy Nico Robin Ursula. Like half of her body's come out of the ground and then loads of hands have come out and they're like flowing like octopus tentacles. There's Black Maria wearing nothing but some bandages. This is going to be some fan art some fan art fights. Expect to see this all over the internet, especially, oh my god, when the anime comes out of this, there's gonna... Kleenex sales are going to go up. Right, anyway, let's go. Are you mad? I think that's Black Maria saying that. This is so exciting. That's quite the size you can reach. It seems exhausting. Heart. That's the way like Black Maria speaks. Don't worry about me, says Robin. Huff, huff. This won't take long. Oh yes, come on. Are we going to get an absolutely badass moment for Nico Robin? Like just seeing her power. Sea Serpent Snap Dragon, her new attack name. And we can see her there. She's standing in her pose. The giant Nico Robin behind. The tentacle hands going everywhere. She's got like veiny boobs. You know, like when a Titan shifter comes out and they've got like the veins. She's got like that on like her breasts. And her hands are going in and they're grabbing Black Maria's spider's legs. This is awesome. This is like Luffy's like Gomu Gomu no Gatling, but there's actually loads of hands there. Robin could like do an actual Gatling, you know? I never thought about that. So yeah, here comes in her hand. This is, I love her devil fruit, so I'm so happy that we're actually seeing a lot more of it here. There's no escape. You don't think I'm just going to sit back, says Black Maria. And she's going in, even though like the pug has been knocked out of it, she's still going in with that weapon. It's still got spikes and stuff on it that she can slash with. And it's doing damage to Nico Robin. Obviously any damage that is done to her stand, her titan, whatever you want to call it. I guess in this sense it kind of works like a stand where they kind of take the damage. So we'll call it a stand. Her stand, the world door! Her stand, every time it takes damage, she takes some damage as well. And so, do you just think I'm just going to sit back and take it? Do you, says Black Maria, and we see Robin there, she's taking some damage. Oh, wow, look at these next pages. Amazing. Okay. Black Maria's doing like a giant backflip. Spider versus octopus. That damage still hurts your real body, doesn't it? She's figured it out. All you've done is give me an easier target to hit. So a double-edged sword attack. Bigger arms and more of them. Oh, and she's come. One of her legs, her spider legs is coming in. It looks like it's got like poison or something coming out of it. Nico Robin's clocked it. Ah, so you noticed the poison on my feet. Maria Net, and she's fired like spider webs onto Nico Robin, onto her giant form. You can see some of the arms there are being like held in place. Oh, Marie Appendage, and Black Maria is Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. She is firing out webs out of her hands. Like they're coming out of like her fingers, like her fingernails are becoming like webs. And we see the giant Nico. Whoa! Okay. Damn. That one's gonna... That panel on page 5 is gonna be all over the internet. So, the giant stand, Nico Robin stand, I'm such a pervert, I'm such a Sanji, was going like that the entire time, Oh no, you're gonna see a bit of side boob, but no, now it's just like, whoa, here we go. But it's got like, those things that I said were like scars, they're like bandages, so... Yeah, it's like a bit weird. It's kind of got like bandage skin tit. But that's really cool. And there we can see Nico Robin underneath. You can see the size difference of it. Amazing. Ooh, says Robin. I'm a fighter, Black Maria's putting on those knuckle dusters. And I show no mercy to anyone. So she's now going in. She's jumped over the tiny Nico Robin. You'd think that if you're going to jump over, at that moment, you could just body slam down onto the actual Nico Robin. But no, she's going into the big one with the knuckle dusters on. Oran Knuckles. Oh no! Big, even though it's like a duplicate, that still hurts because it is a punch on Nico Robin. Look at that panel. That is one of the saddest panels in One Piece. Seeing Nico Robin get hurt. Best Straw Hat Girl. What's your thoughts on that? What's the best Straw Hat Girl? Nico Robin's down. We can see her, like the small one on the floor, coughing up blood. Black Maria's just going in there, pounding. This is going to be great to see, like, the strength of Nico Robin, isn't it? It's going to be great to see, like, her endurance and stuff. All these criticisms, even myself had about Nico Robin's fighting power. This is the moment where we get to see it change. Haha, it's so satisfying to beat on a nice big target. And she's just holding her face like that. She's feeling every single punch. And the head has exploded into blossoms. This is going to look so good in the anime with like the punches and the blossoms going everywhere and the spider webs and the boobies and everything. Too much for you. But with her power, she gets rid of one thing and she can sprout, she can bloom other hands somewhere else, and that's what's happened. More hands have come up right behind. I'd love to see Robin and Luffy like tag teaming up using their powers. Like, you could have Robin's big hands coming in there. You could have Luffy's massive hands coming in there. Franky could make like a giant robot hand. So hands are coming in there on Robin. But Black Maria, unfazed, fired up some spider webs and boof, blocking the thing. Marry Caddy. Haha, my threads are flammable, and the little spider, the little spider face is squirted out. Wait, the spider can breathe fire? What can't breathe fire with these like mythical zones and these ancient zones and stuff? I don't know any ancient spiders that can breathe fire, but okay, this one can. So and now the whole place is on fire. Marry arson. All of her attacks just begin with marry. And then Black Maria's going in with more slashes. She's kind of like using her webs, like how Dom Flamingo uses these strings, where he made the strings come out of his fingers and then he was like slashing people with them. That's what Black Maria's doing. What happened to this won't take long. After you stuck up for that pathetic blackleg Sanji's failure, you're both going to look like idiots if you lose next. And Robin is now caught in... She's like... Her clothes are tattered. She's now stuck in a spider web. Go on, little flower. Bloom in the midst of this sea of flames. Actually, can flowers bloom while on fire? I suppose you'll have to show me. Oh, wait. Fire? demon. The name of the... Where do demons come from? They come from hell. And what's in hell? Fire. Okay. And there's all sorts of analogies of like fire and flowers and stuff. Oh no! Or, says Robin, or do you need that ghostly skeleton to put out the flames again? And Brooks in the background, he's fighting the fodder basically. That was a very foolish thing I just heard you say, Miss Black. Oh, good on you, Brooks, standing up for Robin. It was a very foolish thing I just heard you say, Miss Black Maria. If I were you, I would be running for my life. Yo! Oh, what's this? What are you even good for? Demon, confirmation. Demon child in capital letters. We're getting to it. Remember what I said earlier. You're the dead weight of your crew. The only thing the greater figures of the world want from you is your brain, not your giant arms and legs. Sanji would want them. They don't care about your personality. You're just a tool to them as long as you're alive. Oh, we're getting into a flashback. What? And Sabo. We're going back to Dressrosa. Interesting. Okay, Robin did some stuff off screen, some off screen training. Okay, I like that stuff that Black Maria is saying. That's kind of like, in many ways, kind of how like the fan base, some of the fan base would have perceived like Robin as well. Like she's just the brains of the crew, that she's only there for the archaeology. I know I've said that as well in the past, but I've always believed that a devil fruit can have such great potential. So far it's been really good. Let's see where it ends. And let's get into this flashback. You ought to know how to throw a punch if you need. Oh no, wait. Of course. It's not Dressrosa. This is Revolutionary Army. This was time. We're going back to Nico Robin in the time skip. Okay. A slap's not good enough, says Robin. People will try to kill you, Robin. How about a palm attack? With the base of the palm. Wham! Like, poof, poof, you know. And, hey, there's Sabo doing his... Can I do it? Doing his dragon claws. Want me to teach you my dragon claw fist, Robin? Oh, that would be cool. Imagine if you just busted out that. Don't force it on her, says Hack. Robin's joint locks are plenty powerful. He obviously talking about, you know, when the arms blew him up, she was just snapping Fodder's neck in you know, back in the day. I know, but we can't help her once we've split up. It's amazing. Robin got training from Sabo and the Revolutionary Army. I know she was with them, but this is some great stuff. Where was this in Dressrosa? My point is that she can take care of herself. And Robin's just leaning there smiling, happy as always. Well, if you insist, would you teach me how to do your palm strike? Sure thing, says Sabo and Cola. Okay, great. Oof, and Robin's taken another hit. That knowledge has been useful on many occasions. Okay, so she did use it when they were going down to Fishman Island. She made the giant hands come out of the Thousand Sunny, and we got a flashback of that here. I still want to see like the Thousand Sunny with like her legs like running around on land. You have to visualize your opponent's core, says Sabo, and save this for when you really need it, says Koala. It's another palm attack. And there we can see the training. And Robin looks like she's in her Dressrosa outfit there. But this one's a Fishman Karate secret art. Wait, Robin knows Fishman. Two people on the crew know Fishman Karate. Let's get Robin and Jimby teaming up. They were building a nice little bond at the beginning. So first thing is, Milfleur Fishman Karate, says Robin. Whoa, who saw this coming? And then we can see a hand blossom out. Black Maria's like, what? But it's like summoning on Black Maria's back, and it's just gone up. Not from Black Maria, it's gone up to the ceiling. And we can see the shockwaves coming out. Gigantium. Boom! It's going to throw rubble all the way down. Why are you attacking up there, says Black Maria. Oh, useless. And down come the rocks. No, that put out all the fire. Would that work? She's just like thrown wood on a fire and put it out. Okay. No, that put out the fire, huh? What on earth? What? Page 12 and 13. What? I want that figurine. I want to see that cosplay. I want to see this more in the manga. Wow. Where was this in Dressrosa? Okay. So, the demon has awakened. Demonio Flora, and this satanic Nico Robin has come out. Big, like, bat wings, but it's like horns. But she's like actually made like actual bat wings. Like it's not just like her hands, you know, like before she's made like her hands look like wings. She's like bloomed a different animal's wings and horns. A demon? I can be a demon if I have to. If I have to, says Robin. All of that pain from the past, you know, built up, coming out. This is great. She's like, she actually has now something to go along with her, what's it called, like epitaph, you know, like her nickname. Have this on her bounty poster. Imagine that next time, because like the last time we got the Straw Hats all lined up, Nico Robin was like tiny. I think she was like out of scale. But now imagine if we had this in the background. How cool would that look? Let's get one day, maybe in the final arc, let's get Bound Man at the front, or whatever Luffy's newest form is going to be. But let's just say Bound Man for now. Then let's have like Sanji in his raid suit. Let's have Zoro with the Ashura. Let's have Shogun Franky, Monster Point Chopper, Demon Nico Robin, and then, you know, like Usopp, and Nami cowering in the corner, and Jinbe all hacked up. That would be awesome. Okay. A demon. I can be a demon if I have to. This is instantly this instantly gold tier chapter. I'll do it for the people who truly need me, for the people who are counting on me. Stop! Why do you look like that? Black Maria's running away. This is what Brooke was saying. So Brooke knew that she could do this. So she's now getting Black Maria in like a grapple. There's like a foot coming out of the ground. There's hands coming out of the ground. What was that you said about not needing arms and legs? What? I wasn't talking about me. You're the one. Oh, is she gonna like pull off the spider legs? How do you pronounce this? Jacuzzi clutch. She's breaking Black Maria's spine. Look at that panel. She's got the spider legs wrapped round the back. Like, she's grabbing hold of them. She's gained like a foot coming out. So this could be like, this actual thing could like walk around maybe. That's an awesome panel. It's got like a... Wait, I've just noticed it's got like black wings. There's arms coming out that are black as well. Like, you know, like the black shading on it. Is that just like for effect? Or is this armament Hucky as well? Oh, please have Nico Robin have armament Hucky in this demon form. That would be so good. I guess we have to wait for the anime for confirmation on this one, right? Unless it's like in an SBS. I mean, there is still... It might just be for shading. Because it's weird the way it's done. There is still like white on the edges. So, I don't know if Haki. Let's keep going. Yeah, I don't know if it's Haki. I feel like the way it's shaded looks a little bit too different. I think anime will be the confirmation of that. Huh? What? So now we just got some of the fodder looking over. Huh? What was that awful sound? And who made that scream? Says some of the snake people. I can't see through the ice blocks. Oh, so Brooke has just like protected her modesty and put up like this big ice block so that other people can't see what's going on. And Brooke is like also like keeping them away from the fight. Stupid skeleton. Did something happen to Lady Black Maria? They're trying to like peek through this gap and they can see a demon. They can see they can see Black Maria on the floor. Lady Black Maria, she is KO'd. She has got the white eyes. Eek, a demon. Look at Nico Robin there. That's fantastic. Okay, and now it's Brooke's turn. So we've got a number there. We've got some snake people. I appreciate you lining up for me. Oh, because they're all peek. Because they turned their back to the skeleton. Silly fights. You know, silly thing to do in a fight. Yo, says Brooke. And now the phrase, the armies. What? Orchestra! Boom! Big cut on all of them, all in one go, because they were all lined up. Brooke gets a nice, clean victory against some fodder and a number. I think the fact that there's a number there is important. Is he going to get an actual proper one-on-one fight? We'll talk about that at the end. And we have cut away. Okay, we'll finish this up when we get to the review. How long have I been recording so far? Whoa, 22. This is going to be a long one. Apologise, but it's a hype one. Okay, anyway, we're on the last 2 pages now, and we are back down on the floor of Onigashima. Oh, no, 2 panels left at the top. And now I'm feeling a bit tired, says Nico Robin. And they're in silhouette, so Nico Robin... Look at the size of Brooke in comparison. Oh, careful, Robin. Okay, it'd be interesting to see how beaten up, or if that's, like, affected Robin in any way. But yeah, Nico Robin. Oh, and like a, I don't know what it is. It's like a canary or something. Has a cockatoo with one of those eyes on it has been looking over. So it has seen the demon. It has seen that Nico Robin. Well, it's seen that Nico Robin has beaten the Tobi Roppo. So maybe we'll get an announcement. Okay, Tokage Port Udon. Udon. Hey, it's Caribou. Are you sure? You understand? That's a month's worth of food for me. You better replace every last morsel or I'm going to have a problem. Says, so yeah, as I suspected, he had food inside of his swamp. I can't believe how much you were carrying around, says one of Law's crew. My swamp power is bottomless. She's a hungry girl. And we can see Luffy just munching away. And we can see Jim Bart in the background shocked. Hey, Straw Hat, now that your strength is back, tell us what's happening on Onigashima. What's going on with Captain Beppo and the others? We have no idea what's going on with Beppo. And Luffy says, smack a garp. Oh, and we're cutting away. So a little bit further away from the crew. We got Momonosuke and Shinobu. Yes, I could do that. But why would you suggest something so foolish? So Momo has told Shinobu something. We can see Onigashima overhead. We just got away from that terrible place. I'm not going to help you get back up there, says Shinobu. If I don't do something, the flower capital and all of Wano will fall into ruin, says Momo. This is his, big brave moment. But what you're asking of me can't be undone. And your mind will still be that of a child. I don't care. Maybe it will help me turn into a giant dragon. What? Yeah. Okay. I was just before I glance down at the next panel. I was gonna say her power is to ripen the ripe fruit. You know, but the way we see that is she uses it to age things, right? Kind of like jewelry bonnies, and we can see confirmation here. You know, you don't just ripen a fruit and then keep ripening it to the point where it rots, which we've seen her use. But, you know, you can ripen a person, I guess. And please, Shinobu, use your ripe jitsu to turn me into an adult. To be continued. Wow. Okay, it's time to review chapter 1021. And, wait, hang on. It just says to be continued. There's no date. What? Why is there no date? It doesn't say next chapter will hit. Okay, I'm going to assume that there's a week break. That's strange, isn't it? I'm going to assume that we're on break next week. I'll look that up afterwards. It's weird that it just says to be continued. Do you think that we're gonna cut away? Do you think we're gonna go intermission time in between the acts next time? That will be really hype actually. That's because that's a good moment to kind of leave it. All of the Tobi Roppo have been defeated. Please, Shinobu, use your ripe jitsu to turn me into an adult. And then we go back and like that is going down. Okay. You know, Luffy's getting his strength back. We cut away for a little bit. We do some other stuff. We go off, maybe see the Revolution Army, maybe find out what's going on with the Germa, maybe find what's going on in the Reverie. Who knows? And then we come back to a charged up Luffy, an adult Momonosuke. And if Momonosuke becomes an adult, even though he's got the mind of a child, like, that's going to be interesting because he can then kind of take over the Shogun role, I guess, as an adult, and then he'd have like an advisor, and that advisor could be Yamato, maybe? But the fact he's still going to have the mind of a child, it's going to be interesting. No! If he becomes an adult, that means that we can't have Momonosuke and Otama going off to sea together when they're older, being like best friends. And is there a way to reverse it? That's the thing, because Shinobu's fruit. I don't really like the idea that she can do that to a person. I mean, that makes her super powerful, right? Why can't she just go up to Kaido, touch him, and turn him into an old man? I guess there'd be that hacky argument again. But essentially, that's what her power could do. But it's a little bit similar to Jewelry Bonnie's, right? Because that's Jewelry Bonnie's thing. She can change people's ages. She can make them go up and down, herself go up and down. Shinobu's doing it in a different way. She ages things. I guess the difference here is that it's one way. You know, I guess she can only keep aging him to the point where you just become, you know, you could turn an apple down into like mush and stuff. So you keep doing it on Momonosuke and he becomes Brook. I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, yeah, it's going to be cool to see like an adult Momonosuke at the end. It's going to be like adult Gon, you know. Could Oda do an homage and he has like big hair, you know? Using all of his power there to get that, you know, using his potential future power. It's essentially Gon at the end from Hunter x Hunter. But, but he's still a kid. Is it going to be reversible? There could be something like it's temporary, maybe, but we haven't seen that with Shinobu's powers before. Unless Jewelry Bonnie turns up and can undo it at some point. I really wanted Momonosuke and Otama to be like best buds. I mean, they could still be best buds, but you know, like, be buds, train together, and then eventually go out to sea together and become like the next generation, you know? So that's interesting. That's definitely interesting. Maybe Otama at the end of this is going to be like, Shinobu, do it to me also so I can go out to sea with Luffy. Otama for Straw Hat. Momonosuke for Straw Hat. Now, he can go on the crew as an adult. This is crazy implications. He's given up his childhood to for the people of Wano. Yeah, big question mark on that. Is it reversible? I think with Shinobu's power, no. Could it be a hint that Jewelry Bonnie's going to turn up at the end of this, maybe, to undo it? Or is he forever going to be like that? Because it's going to be weird having a kid in a full-grown man's body. That's going to be a shock. Right. So that was interesting. I meant to be reviewing it. I guess this is all review because it's speculation as to what's going to happen with Momonosuke. I'd love to know your thoughts. Let's talk about the Nico Robin stuff. This was easily a gold tier chapter. Still debating if it should be gold tier plus. So gold medal to Nico Robin. Nico Robin, Olympic gold medalist for her basically a one-hit KO almost on Black Maria. How many hits did she get in on? You know, she kind of grabbed her legs a little bit. But for the most part, Black Maria was on top. Yeah, Robin like KO'd her. A one-hit knockout. She attacked the ceiling and then just did a Robin. Snapped her neck, snapped her back. Most importantly, a camera was watching, that's going to CP0, so they're obviously going to be interested in the fact that Nico Robin's here. And yeah, I think it's interesting that they actually showed the camera watching there. You know, did we see the camera watching with Who's Who and with Jinbe? And with Franky and with Sasaki? Interesting. Obviously that's going to be there for the bounties at the end, right? That's why CP0 are here. They're here to get the bounty information. Maybe take some new pictures for the bounty posters. But what a fantastic form for Nico Robin. What a great fight for Nico Robin. She showed off new powers, which has been needed for a very, very long time. A new form. She gained the demon part of her name. We found out that she was learning from Koala and from Sabo back with the Revolutionary Army. It's great seeing them interact. We rarely got to see any of that stuff in the post time skip. She was mainly like on that bridge, or in the time skip, not the post time skip. So that was really, really cool. Shocking that she knows Fishman Karate. You know, it's a little bit strange that, because Jinbe just joined the crew and he is the Fishman Karate guy. That's his thing. And now Nico Robin knows Fishman Karate as well. So yeah, I don't know. That's a little bit strange that you introduce the Fishman Karate guy and then it's like, oh, Robin could use Fishman Karate this entire time. Like, where... If this flashback happened at the end of Dressrosa, then you could be like, it would make sense why she didn't reveal these powers before, you know? But it obviously happened in between the time skip. I guess, you know, she did say here, I can be a demon if I have to, you know, if the people are counting on her and stuff. I mean, people were counting on her in Dressrosa and stuff, but I guess here it's a little bit more... The stakes are somewhat a little bit higher, and, you know, Sanji and Brooke put their faith in Robin in this moment. You know, she was mainly protecting Rebecca in Dressrosa. While that was important, she could have potentially gone to that point, I guess, when she was facing, was he called? Dante, the flag guy. But then obviously Kiros stepped in, so in the end she just kind of played defensive and support there. So we could have seen it in Dressrosa, maybe. But here in this moment she was definitely like, look, people need me, so I'm going to show my strength. I'm going to show that I'm not just the brains of the crew. You know, I am the giant demon, octopus, tentacle, hentai woman of the crew, and what an impressive power that is. I really hope that we get all of the Straw Hats in their like final kind of forms, you know, that like we see all of the everyone going Super Saiyan, you know, when you saw Naruto, Sasuke and Sakura on the battlefield together, all using their like when they were fighting the 10,000, they summoned their beasts and stuff, and they were using their most powerful attacks. I want to see that with the Straw Hats now. I want to get a panel of the Straw Hats, the classic, like, here's all the Straw Hats, but they're all in their final form. That would be awesome, with Robin in the background with this giant demon, next to Monster Point Chopper, next to Shogun Franky, next to a complete body hackied Jinbe, with Zeus coming out of like Nami's wand in a big thundercloud, with Luffy at the front in whatever like brand new gear he's got, like he's Conqueror's Haki Master gear fourth, with Rio Haki shooting off of him, Raid Suit Sanji, Demon Zoro, you know, and Usopp and Usopp with like a massive Kabuto, like the biggest Kabuto that you could see, and sitting on some giant plant, you know. That would be great. And then who knows, it could be Sulong form Kara, it could be Zone hybrid form Yamato, it could be adult Momonosuke as a dragon. Who knows who's going to be that next Straw Hat. But what a great lineup the Straw Hats are right now with all of their powers. That would be a hype figurine set. I'd get another shelf for them ones, and I'd spend the money. Definitely we got to get that for the final war, right? Because that'll be so good. I can't wait to see more of Robin's powers develop. Final war, her just stomping across the battlefield as a demon. That'll be absolutely awesome and incredible. Can she fly? Can she use Haki? That is the question with this shading. I still think the shading looks a little bit off to be armament Haki. But yeah, interesting. I wonder where you don't actually see Robin. You don't see Robin in, like, when the thing's up. I can't actually see where Robin is. Is she like Sasuke in it, like Susanoo? Is she like inside of it somewhere? Is she literally like a Titan, like in the back of the neck, you know? The final fight, Mikasa comes in and just cuts the back of Nico Robin. So yeah, what a great chapter for Nico Robin. The fight itself, while hype, I think Black Maria was very disappointing. We never got to see her full animal form. We only saw her hybrid form. Her hybrid form, the spider, well, like, you know, the kind of core concept of it was cool. The spider part looked stupid because it had a stupid cartoon face. If it was like a realistic spider, not like some weird Pokemon spider, it would have looked so cool. Because Black Maria looked cool on the top half, and then it was just this chibi weird spider, which is, it was a letdown. I was hoping to see some big mandible fang, big spider coming down, like hairy legs, you know. Maybe Oda felt a little bit too, like, that's a little bit too scary, a little bit too creepy. Don't want people to open the page and be like, ugh. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying. You know, she shot some webs, she stole Doflamingo's, Doflamingo, I say Don all the time, Doflamingo's attack style, and then she just put on some knuckle dusters and started brawling like normal. Would have liked to see a little bit more kind of, you know, spider legs coming in. We saw the poison once, it didn't do anything. Did she even land that attack with it? With the, I don't think she did she? It was like, here comes some poison legs. But then what happened to it? Nothing happened. She goes in to stab with the poison feet, and then covers Robin in spider webs, but doesn't actually attack her. Just goes in and does the knuckle dusting. It feels like there's a panel missing there. So yeah, it would have been nicer to have the fight. Just one more chapter, I guess. Anime can obviously do a lot for this. Definitely when finding out where to see the Haki. The anime stills of the anime are going to be all over the place, especially on that moment like that with Robin. Expect that to be all over Twitter, maybe even my desktop background. But what character strength for Robin though this chapter, really awesome, showing that she can just tank the hits and be dependable, and awesome for Brook as well to just be like, you know, he knows how strong she is. He just let her to it. He blocked off the wall so that the other ones can't get in, but left enough of a gap to trick them so that they're all together. It's a good fight for both. I hope Brook does get a final fight. Who's he going to fight? All of the Tobi Roppo are out. Overall, I think the Tobi Roppo were very disappointing. If we are on a break, I think I might do a video on that. You know, just a breakdown of, let's rank the Tobi Roppo. So spoilers for that video coming up. So I mainly talk about all of the Tobi Roppo then. I think Black Maria's spoilers probably going to be near the bottom. Yeah, Tobi Roppo was disappointing overall, I think. Great character in ulti, but overall pretty disappointing. So yeah, is Brook going to get another fight? He's not out. He's going to be now looking after Nico Robin because she is obviously exhausted. I think it depends on if A, the CP0 actually make a move, so we could see Brook fighting someone from CP0 to protect Robin, or if the Big Mum pirates turn back up, and then we could get something like Brook versus Smoothie or something. Who knows? Brook versus whoever else is on that ship. Brook versus Mont d'Or. You know, Usopp still needs a fight as well. Chopper, he was fighting against Queen, but he never actually got a win against Queen. He's in chibi form at the moment, so maybe if the Big Mom Pirates turn up, the rest of the Straw Hats can get their little fights in there. But overall, really cool stuff. Caribou, as suspected, he had the food. I know some of my friends are going to be really hyped for this chapter. I've got two big Nico Robin fans, both for different reasons. But they're both gonna absolutely love this chapter. I think I can't wait to hear their thoughts. One cosplays Nico Robin as well, so really excited to hear her thoughts on that, and my mate's thoughts as well on what he thinks of Robin's new form. I'd like to hear your thoughts on Nico Robin. Overall, this chapter, I'm just going to give it a gold tier. Not going to take it all the way to plus, because overall I think Black Maria was a massive letdown, and as hype as it was a letdown. The Momonosuke stuff is intriguing, but that Devil Fruit too similar. So, you know, got a critique with these, but it's still a fantastic chapter. Big smile chapter. And I'm pleased with it. I'm so happy that Robin finally got her fight and that Brook did step away and let that happen. As I said, gold medal at the Olympics for Nico Robin. Bye. Hey, so thanks for watching. What did you think? Let me know about it in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my video, maybe give it a like, and if you really liked it, why not subscribe? You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Twitch. Oh, and here's a related video you might enjoy, and something more fresh. I've been Hegassen, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!